Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, my name is Bre Jahmella and I welcome you to my channel. As you can see from today's title, we are doing a video regarding growing your hair. Now, as someone who's cut their hair off, like I'm talking Caesar, I think I know a thing or two about growing your hair. So I just want to give you some tips that I have. Of course, I'm still learning, still perfecting, because my hair is not to my ass yet. When it get there, I done made it. But until then, I'm still learning, still perfecting. But I did want to give some tips that I have. And if you're interested, stay tuned. Tip number 1. Know your hair porosity. A lot of times we see the girlies using the products, this includes makeup as well, using products, and we're like, run, cop that. That's not for you. It's not for your hair type. You cannot use everything you see everybody using. There's a lot of things that's what's damaging your freaking hair because you don't even know the porosity. Like, you need to know, like, do you have high porosity, medium porosity, low porosity? I think mine is medium. I think it's medium. But I think it can change. It can definitely change when you take care of your hair, because mine was low and it ended up being medium when the last time I checked. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you guys, check your hair porosity. Know what type of hair you have. That is important. The porosity, high level is, and if you don't know what porosity means, basically is how well your hair absorbs product. That's what your porosity is. How well your hair absorbs product. Some people, you have really dry hair and you need a lot of product, and there's some people who you only need a minimal amount of product, or some people your hair seeps in all the product. It depends on the person, how many times of the month or week you have to use the product. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why you need to know your porosity. Porosity is not 4C, 4A, 4B. It is not that. That's not what it is. That's your hair type. 4C, 4A, whatever. Those are your hair type. What type of hair do you have? The porosity is how well your hair absorbs product. So, if you don't know what that is, you can check other YouTube channels. They tell you exactly how to do the test. It is so simple. You take a strand of your hair, a cup of water, you put it in there, and it tells you the level once it floats. Super simple. You can watch other videos exactly how to do it. This video is not a tutorial on that. So yeah, just know your hair porosity is important. Number 2, don't be afraid to experiment. And when I say experiment, you guys may say, oh, well, I just said everything ain't for you. No, I mean experiment with products that are for your hair type. You know what I mean? Because everything doesn't work for everybody. Like, I've seen people who say that have my hair type and like they use Mayel or Cantu and their hair be long, and I'm just like, yeah, that doesn't work for me. It actually doesn't do anything. The hair don't grow, it don't move, it don't do anything. For some people with my hair type, it works. Your body absorbs that, you know, product. Mine doesn't. So I know, like, for my hair type, I have to use a lot of like organic type of things, raw type of products. Like, that works for my hair. My hair needs to be real nitty gritty type of products. Like, it can't be no watered down, mixing down. No, it got to be legit type of products. Like, I'm that person. So don't be scared to experiment. I've tried so many different things within the past 4 years. It's insane. Like, it's actually freaking insane. And that's how long I've been technically on this hair journey. Well, 3 years I've been on a hair journey, but 4 years since I did the big chop. So, child, it's definitely, it's going to take some time. I'm letting you know now. It's going to take some time. So be patient. Number 3 on my list would definitely have to be only wear 100% silk bonnets and pillowcases. Now, I know people say, why pillowcases? A lot of times your bonnet comes off in the middle of the night, depending on the person. Me, every night. I have silk pillowcases on my pillow. And I paid the money for it. Like, I paid the little price, but I paid for it. Because why? You need good quality. A lot of times they're mixed with silk. They're not 100%. You want 100% silk. They sell them everywhere. Like, it's not that hard to find now. Back in the day when people were just now on the hair journey, it was so hard, but now they're everywhere. They're like $50 for like the pillowcases, and I believe like the bonnets are maybe like 20, 30, depending on where you get it from. But it's worth it. You get what I'm trying to say? Because your hair is not, the cotton is not sucking out, not just the cotton, the silk is not sucking out the product out of your hair that you have in your hair, or whatever moisture you have in there. So you need to wear silk. That's the whole point of it. And your hair breathes through silk. It doesn't breathe through the cotton products. That's why they also say do not towel dry your hair, and you should t-shirt dry your hair. It doesn't suck it out, it doesn't tear it out. So I would say make sure you're using silk, bonnets, and pillowcases. Number 4 on my list would be protective styles. Of course, we already knew this was coming, and I'm not including box braids. And the reason why I say that is because as somebody who, I love me a good box braid, I really can't wear them because it actually tears my hair out. Like, box braids aren't healthy for my hair, and I don't know if it's the pulling of the length because I get them super long. You see, your girl love length. I'm a length girl, you know. I don't like short hair. Even though I had a whole short hair phase, but I prefer long hair. Like, I just love long hair. I feel like it is so beautiful. I would love my natural hair to be as long as my weave right now. Like, if my natural hair could be this long, I would actually wear my natural hair out. Like, I actually want my hair to be this long. And I just like length. It's just something that I've always liked, something that I've always, you know, thought was cool. So I think that when I get box braids, my hair tears because it's pulling, and it just, my hair, I lose so much hair with box braids. So I'm not saying you shouldn't. If box braids grow your hair, be my guest. But if you're a person like me and it doesn't, stay away from them. I would just say just braid your hair down, slap a wig over that bad boy. And it don't have to be like a lace like this. You could do a half wig. You could, with the bands, because I have those too. You could do a closure wig. Like, you don't have to do anything that you have to actually glue down. Like, there's so many options of doing wigs. And for someone who doesn't know how to lay a wig, I would just say do a closure wig, because you can take it off at nighttime and put it back on. You don't have to sleep in wigs. Like, you don't have to do that. So you have options for protective styles. I would definitely say do protective styles. Like, just stay away from touching your hair and doing all that extra stuff. Just protective styles. It's for the win. It's for the win. Number 5 on my list is gonna be, I'm gonna just put this 2-in-1, deep condition treatments and hot oil treatments. I've realized those 2 things have definitely helped with my hair growth. I do my hot oil treatment I don't do it every time I take my hair out. I do it every other month, and I do deep conditioning every single time I take my hair out. But the hot oil treatment, I do it every other month. That is something, whether my hair is dirty, clean or not, I'll do the hot oil treatment, right? Just mix up all of my favorite organic oils, boil it up, and just put it in my hair. And trust me, it works. Like, hot oil treatments work. And I use jojoba oil. I don't know how to pronounce it. I use wild child, it's so many. One day I'm gonna do a video on all the hot oil treatments. I got y'all. I'm gonna do a hot oil treatment video so y'all can see it. But I just mix up all these products together, and then I just rub it in and I massage it in, child. So hot oil treatments, deep condition treatments, very, very important, because they help your hair like circulate the blood inside your head and the follicle. It just does something in there, and the hair be growing. So yeah. Next up, I would recommend using organic products, like I said before, or try to buy from small businesses. I realize a lot of times when the small businesses get big, they add more products into the item that you use, and it ends up not being the same product. So it stops making your hair grow. Because again, I used to use Miel, and Miel in the beginning, the hair was moving. Once they sold their product to the higher ups, I'm gonna just say that, my hair stopped growing. And I know it's because they added something to the product. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. Like, I know. You could tell. It's not the same. I've found one company, the website is down at the moment, but I found one company that the girl actually uses her own products and her hair is mad long and she has 4C hair. And the products actually, I've seen change in my hair. I've seen my hair shine more, look more, you know, healthy. You gotta find it, you gotta search, you gotta dig deep. It's important, because if you want your hair to grow, you gotta spit a coin, and you gotta have patience, and you gotta, like I said, be willing to experiment. Child, it's gonna be a long ride, because I'm even thinking about my hair journey, child. I'm nowhere even near where I want to be for the hair journey. And of course, you guys have seen since the video started, I've been popping in little videos of me and little pictures of me, and you just see the growth of my hair throughout the last 4 years. I'm gonna insert them all over. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, and the ride ain't over yet, because I ain't at the desired length, so got a lot of work. The next tip I would have for you guys is leave your hair to be dirty. Let it be dirty. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little TMI, but I wash my hair every 4 months. Like, I know I sound so bad, but my hair literally prospers in dirt. Like, that sounds so bad, but it does. I let my hair be dirty for 3 to 4 months. If I could let it be dirty for longer, I probably would. But by 4 months, I'm literally either scratching the hell out my hair, or I don't want it to turn to dreadlocks. I'm not gonna lie. Those are the only 2 reasons that I take my hair out. Because other than that, I do not take my hair out. I actually let it just sit there. I'm not gonna hold you. It's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Do not take it out. Just let it be dirty. I let my hair be dirty for months on end. And when I take it out, I be like, oh. And I could do a length test. I could do because I see the growth. You see the growth. Yes, you do lose hair too, because you know you had it for a while, but you see the growth. I'm telling you. I'll be taking it out like, all right, a little length, a little length, a little length, a little length. It's coming. So it's coming, and I'm just like, all right, I feel good. It makes you feel good. You see the progress that you're making. So just let it be dirty. Thank me later. Next up on the list, I would have massage your hair 2 to 3 times weekly. I know they sell like the head massagers. I have one. It's like a little small one. I'm gonna see if I can pop a picture in. It's from Amazon, and you just turn it on and just put it to your head, and it massages it. Literally vibrates in your head. All you gotta do 2 to 3 times weekly, and just let the circulation. I like to do it when I'm oiling my scalp, so I would do it maybe 2 to 3 times weekly, and then maybe once, because I maybe oil my scalp like once a week sometimes, which I'll be lazy. But oil it and then just put the massage and let it massage and let it circulate into your scalp, and simple for 5 minutes, nothing more. 5 minutes, 2 to 3 times weekly. Simple. Your hair just getting a little bit of circulation. So I know a lot of people aren't doing that, and y'all gonna like that tip, because it makes your head feel good too. So definitely massage your hair 2 to 3 times weekly, and there's a machine you can use to massage your head. You do not have to do it with your fingers. If you want to do it with your fingers, you can. I'm lazy, so no. But I'm gonna insert that picture somewhere so you guys can see what it looks like. Last tip I would have on the list would be cut your hair quarterly. So for me, I cut my hair every 6 months. For some people, it's every 4 months. Quarterly is technically every 4 months. I do mine every half of the year. So every 6 months. So my next cut, it will be the end of June. And then my next cut will be the end of December. That's how I cut my hair. And I cut the dead ends off. I do not cut it multiple times a year, because at the end of the day, I don't wear my natural hair out anyway. So I don't need it to be cut and perfect. No, I just cut off the dead ends as much as possible within those 2 times, because to me, that's all I need. But I know for a fact you do need to cut your hair. Like, it's not in a sense of you're cutting it because where your hair is growing from, because your hair doesn't grow from the bottom. It grows from your scalp. but the dead ends start to, it's like they start to grow up. In a sense, I don't know, to me that's what my hair looked like. It looked like it's moving up. So I just cut to make sure that it stays healthy, you know what I mean? And it's growing more evenly, if that makes sense. That's a big thing for me. My hair grows very uneven, which I don't understand how when I had a whole Caesar. I literally had a Caesar cut. It should be growing evenly, but it doesn't. Why? I don't know. Lately it's starting to grow evenly. So like I had to cut it less this time that I cut it when I cut it in, cause I cut it in January. And I had to cut it less. It was just a little bit that I had to cut off. So I would definitely say cut your hair. You could either do it quarterly or you can do it every half of the year. Your choice. But it's important to cut your hair. It helps. It definitely helps, and it helps grow when it comes to the evenness. You can take that one with a grain of salt. It depends on the person. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into yet another video. If that's something that you enjoyed, please make sure that you drop your comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And don't forget to turn on your bell notifications. And I will see you guys in the next one.